Game night!
Date night!
Tonight on Game Night, Date Night, Nikki and me, Lincoln, are going to teach and show you how to play Cóatl, a 1 to 4 player game designed by Pascale Brassard and Etienne Dubois-Roy and published by Synapses Games. Let's see if we can put together some super interesting Cóatl, or snakes, or feathery snakes, something like that.
Welcome to Game Night, Date Night. Before we get started, Lincoln, why don't you tell us a little bit about the game?
Sure. In Cóatl, we are a bunch of priests vying for the high priest position that is imminently going to be opening up. I don't know if that means he's going to be sacrificed, who knows. But so to do that, we are going to create Cóatls, or sculpt Cóatls, and Cóatls are the feathered snakes. And we have these plastic pieces, which we'll have out in a moment. And what you're doing is trying to carve the most intricate Cóatl to gain the most prestige points to win the position.
Neat.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of fun. So the way we're going to do that is we have these prophecy cards that will help define what the snake needs to, the details that it needs to meet to gain the prestige points. We have these temple cards, which are open. We will have one hidden one to ourselves, but there will also be two available that we'll have to claim throughout the game. And then the game ends when someone completes their third Cóatl. You can have multiple going at one time, but once they're all done, then the final round is triggered, and it depends on who the start player is, whether they get another little bit of a building turn there. And then the player with the most prestige points at the end of the game wins. So how do we get there, Nikki P?
All right. As Lincoln pointed out, there are...
should we start putting body parts out?
We really should.
Okay.
This is the center board. On the back side, there's the score track. So when we're done with the game, we'll turn it over and use the score track. But right now, we've got this center board. The center board is, the outside circle is going to have the main body parts, the backbone if you want to call it. And then the center is going to have heads and tails. So we're getting a good mix of colors.
Sort of. Hey, there's a red one. There's another red one. There's a green one. There's a blue one. And another black one. Okay, that is a good mix. These are the dragon heads, or the Cóatl heads. It's a snake, not a dragon. It looked like a dragon. Maybe Quetzalcoatl is the dragon. I don't know. That's the one I know, the name. There we go. Cool.
Okay.
And then we have to put out the prophecy cards.
Right, there are prophecy cards. And there will be 6 of them out. And you will be able to, on your turn, draft as many of those as you want, including a blind draw from the top if you want to.
Right, let's give ourselves a little bit more room this way.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Hey, wow, this is a good mix of the different kinds.
Sure is. All right. So there are the I'll explain those prophecy cards in more detail in a minute. And then the temple cards. Yep.
We each get one of those too, correct?
Yes, and this will be our secret goals.
And then we get start with a hand of these as well. Is
yes,
it 3?
We do.
3 to the start player.
Okay.
4 to the second player, since there's only 2 in this game, so I'll give you 3.
Okay. 3.
And then I get a 4th. And if there was a third and a fourth player, they'd get 5 and 6 cards. And then you're going to discard down to your 3 card start hand.
So I, as the first player, just get 3 and that's that?
Yep.
Okay. I guess that makes sense because I get the full draft board first, so. Okay. So this is all our face down stuff. We're also going to each get a player board in our colors. These player boards are where you are going to put your drafted Cóatl pieces. There are 8 spaces and you can only have up to 8
total pieces.
And
then you got to start building.
And then you have to start building because you have nowhere else to put them.
Right. And you have to do that before you can put them down on a Cóatl, correct?
Yes.
You can't just directly, okay.
Right. We are also going to play with the sacrifice tokens. The rules say if it's your first game, you maybe don't want to play with the sacrifice tokens, but we want to show all the goodies of this game. So we've got one each of 3 sacrifice tokens?
The sacrifice tokens work like this. This token is the perfect draw where you are able to choose 2 body parts or 1 tail or 1 head out of the bag directly. You get to look in the bag and take what you want. The priest's commitment lets you take one of the top face-up temple cards and put it directly in your hand. So I guess that means that you could prevent someone, if you see them getting close to finishing the card, you can put it in your hand, and then that way, when you complete it, you can do it out of your hand. And then this is the See the Future token, and what that does is when you spend it, none of these stick around for you at the end of the game. They don't benefit you. Your best bet is to use them. But you get to wipe all the cards from the array, and then you get to dump as many as you want into your hand, and then draw back up to your full hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get to fill your hand back up. You can go up to the hand limit of 5 cards.
Oh,
but
wow.
It lets you completely rejigger your hand and give you more options here with the 6 visible cards.
So let's go over some of the icons and things on both of these card types. So on the prophecy cards, the first thing you're going to notice is the colors, and the colors actually refer to the type of goal that it has. The yellows are always going to be referring to a color pattern.
Yeah, sequence, right?
A sequence, and the sequence actually has to be followed exactly like that. So this particular one is 2 reds, 2 blues. So when I'm creating my Cóatl, I couldn't decide to do 2 blues and 2 reds and say that fills that card, because it doesn't, it's opposite. So you do have to follow the sequence exactly. So all the yellow ones are going to be something like that. All of the green ones are going to have this infinity marker in the center. So in this case, it's a red, blue, and a yellow. So any number of blue in between a red and a yellow. On this other green one, the white is showing that it is any color. It's a random color. So it
doesn't need to be the same amount or any colors.
It has to be It has to be matching colors.
Okay.
But it's any color. This
Okay.
one's telling you specifically blue. This one's saying any color of your choice in that center area. And then the blue is another sequence, but it's just going to be a black-green on this card.
Which can be repeated up to 3 times.
Yes, some of these cards also have more points for the more times you are able to complete that in a Cóatl. Each card is going to apply to one of your 3 Cóatls. It will not apply to multiple Cóatls. So this one is, if you do this sequence once, you're going to get 4 points. If you do it more than once, there's no more benefit, so there's really no reason to continue doing that pattern. In this one, however, if you do it once, you're going to get 2 points, but if you do it twice in a Cóatl, you will get 6 points. And some of them go, like this red one, all the way up to 6 times. This red one is just simply having that color in your Cóatl a multiple number of times. So if you do it up to 6 times, you're going to get 5 points for this red one. And then all the red cards are going to be similar to that. And then this last, this black one I didn't go over, is going to be 2 blacks next to each other and a different color other than black on either side, on each end of it. So again, this card will be similar. It might be asking for yellow instead of black, but the black cards will always have that kind of a thing on it. You will draft these cards. You can draft as many cards as you want, which is very different and interesting. But you do have a hand limit of 5 cards. That's the prophecy cards. The temple cards, we each have one, as Lincoln dealt us, a hidden goal for ourselves. And then there are 2 goals face up on the board, and you can try to accomplish these. If you accomplish it first, you will take that card and then flip over a new one. If your opponent was trying to do the same exact card, unfortunately, they are out of luck. Now, there are 2 requirements on this card. You can fill one of them, or you can fill both of them. This top requirement on both of them actually is referring to a specific color and you cannot have it in your Cóatl. So this one is a blue. No blue in that Cóatl, no yellow in this Cóatl. This card, its second goal is your Cóatl has to be 10 long, and that includes the head and the tail total.
Right.
If it's more than that, then you didn't fulfill that goal. So if you fulfill one of the goals, you will get 3 points for that. If you fulfill 2 of the goals, you will get 7 points for that. This bottom goal on this card is saying equal numbers, so equal black and equal green.
Okay.
So if you have no yellow in your Cóatl and you have an equal number of black and green, you will get 7 points for that. And all of the temple cards have that kind of a requirement on them.
Cool. I'm just giving us more space here because we're going to have Cóatls spreading out here.
And I don't think I pointed this out, but this is a start player token. So there you go, which is really cool looking.
So what are the phases of a turn?
So the phases of the turn are, you have 3 actions you can choose one to do. You can choose to draft prophecy. You can draft Cóatl pieces, or you can build. Okay, so if I and that's it. So if I choose to draft, that's all I'm going to do. If I choose to draft Cóatl pieces, what you do is, if I wanted just body parts, I have to take 2. They come in sets. So if I wanted this black one, I have to take the green one, even if I didn't want it. So I would take both of these, place them on my board in a square. Remember, there's 8 spaces, and once it's full, you can't draft anymore. You need to start building. Then it would be Lincoln's turn, and he could choose to either draft from the outer ring of the body parts or the center ring of the heads and tails. When you draft from the center, you are only taking 1, either a head or a tail of your choice. When one of these 2 rings is empty, you refill the whole entire board. So for an example of building, I'm just going to take a bunch of stuff.
Why don't you give us an example from these cards right here with these pieces?
Okay, so these would have been drafted already and would have been coming off of my player board. And I would start building to fulfill cards in my hand, but we'll just use these that are face up here to show. Let's see, I'll do this particular one. All right. And this is gonna start getting the blue card going. So I would compare it
And you could do this one
to what I've built. And I would, again, take it from my hand if I had it in my hand already. And I've done it 2 times. There's a black, green, but I haven't completed this last sequence pattern. So I put the card down from my hand, and at the end of the game, I will get, so far, 3 points as long as this Cóatl is completed, which means it needs to have a tail on it to score. If I draft later on in a turn another green, I could place another green on here, and then I would get the full 5 points for that card. So as soon as you fill at least 1, you would take the card from your hand and put it down next to the Cóatl that it's matching up to. And I also have this card. I've used black pieces. I have used 1, 2, 3 black pieces. So that is fulfilled the top 3 for 2 points. Again, I can keep adding black points to the black pieces to this until I've completed it, meaning putting a tail or a head on it.
Cool.
And these would be down on the table like that.
Cool.
You can work on 2 Cóatls at a time.
Right.
The goal is to have 3 completed Cóatls by the end of the game.
Yeah, and when you finish your 3rd Cóatl, that triggers the end of the game. And there is if you are later than the person that ended the game in the turn order, then you get to do 2 actions.
Okay.
And if you are before that person, so let's say that we're in a 4-player game and I was the 2nd player, the person that started the game would get 1 more turn, and then the person that ended the game gets no more turns because they completed their 3rd Cóatl.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's not going to happen here in a 2-player.
Plus, the game also ends if we run out of pieces, but definitely won't. I mean, unless we make some huge Cóatl, we should not run out of pieces.
Well, I hope I can.
Yeah, I know, but I will make sure the game ends before you do that, probably. Cool. Okay, well, why don't you get started?
Yeah, we are ready to start. So for my first turn, I'm probably going to draft. Let me familiarize myself with my cards. I don't even know what my goal is yet. Okay, now I know my goal. Okay. I will draft these two.
Okay. I'll take these two. Slippery.
These two look pretty good to me.
I'll take these.
Take that.
Take that. Wait, no, not that. The tail. The tail.
Okay. I will take that head. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Oh, do I want to fill up my board or do I want to start? I'm going to start building. 1, 2, or no, I want this. Yerp.
You do want that?
I do.
Okay, that refills.
Yeah. I'll start refilling these. Ooh.
I know.
Hey,
Might take
was
those.
this bag mixed?
Yeah, I know. A lot of black there.
Okay, that was my turn. I
Yeah, I'm going to take
drafted.
these. I'll be building in the next turn or drawing cards.
Well, I have to build now because my board is full. So, let me make sure.
Yeah, I got to remember to use these sacrifice tokens because they can be helpful.
Yeah. Totally. Let's see, what else can I do?
And you can only build on one Cóatl in your turn, right, when you're building?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could do that if I wanted to, but I don't think that I do. Oh, okay. That one's actually just one for one, and I already did it, so I will put it down like that. And I am done.
Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing since I'm full.
Okay.
I'm going to start my Cóatl. Nothing is completed here. So I guess that's my turn since I can only build one. Go ahead, Nick.
Okay. Yeah, I wish the distribution of these were better.
What do you mean?
The two colors.
That you put out?
Yeah, yeah.
It's random, I know. Okay, I will take that green tail.
Do I have room? I have room. I will take, oh, boy, howdy. Or curses.
Did I take something?
No, it's not working. There you go.
Okay. So I'm going to start this one. Another Cóatl. And then put that there. And I think... Oh, wow. I better pay attention. I think
What's
that I've had that
happening?
problem. Well, you have to. It actually one of these cards. These, as you can see, I'm sort of building that. It mirrors. It's not.
Oh.
It's not a repeated sequence.
Uh-oh. I'm going to fit. Not that it doesn't matter, but this feather
The
is
feathers,
not going
I know,
the
it's gonna
correct
do-
direction.
I know. I need to do the same thing. I'm crazy. I
Wee.
didn't notice. When
There we go.
Yeah.
So when you pet him,
Yeah.
it's all
you're not gonna
going the
ruffle
right
his
way.
Feathers.
That's correct.
Okie dokie.
So my turn?
I believe so.
Okay, I'm full. Do I want to draft anything? I don't think so. I'm going to build. So I will do these two. Boop. Boop. And this green one. And I will look at my card again. And does not fulfill anything yet, so I'm done.
Okay. So I need green to make that one work, since I didn't quite read that correctly. Your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I think I might draft. Oh, totally. I should do that one because that works. I will do this one.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, another thing to point out is you cannot assign
Repeat.
two of the same card to the
Right.
same.
You can do same color,
Cóatl.
but same color card, but not same color
Right,
requirement. Okay.
Am I gonna grab another one?
I'd orient these in the correct direction so that I place them on my Cóatl with the feathers
I think I'm gonna grab this one.
sweeping to the back. What was that one?
Black green.
Oh, shucks. Okay. Okie dokie. I'll take these.
Okay. Dang it. Well, why don't I just do... I will take this head.
Okay, I will work on this guy now. So I need the green. And then I can do, that's doing that card, which
Okay.
is, it's a green and black, then it's
Any
green and
color.
black, then any color, then black, then green, which was, did I get that right? Green, black, any color, green. Yeah, boy, it's definitely
Yeah.
hard to do that. Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I am gonna...
Oh, wait, I'm going to put one more piece down.
Sure.
But what do I not want in any of these
I
things?
don't know.
Okay, I'll put this down, I guess. Doesn't matter because that one's complete, so, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put the head right here.
Heed.
Head. And then I'm gonna, this is correct, black, green. It's different than the red stuff. And I only did it once so far. And then, and this one
Right?
works there. And then I think, oh, and this one,
Okay,
black. That's it.
I'll take these two. And we refill body parts and heads again.
Okay. Body parts. There you go.
Your turn.
Okay. I still need... Oh, that's good.
Okay, so I will take these.
I didn't even notice you have 2 going. I'm still just on 1.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I'm only fulfilling another card here. So that's my second one. That one's the sequence blue, green, red, black, yellow. And it's in the correct order, thank goodness.
Okay.
Can I do some more on that? Let's see. What do we got over here? Sure, I will do these 2 as well. And this one. Okay, Nikki P, your turn.
Okay. Let's move my guy, and I'm gonna build 2.
Oops, my feathers are going the wrong way.
What are you doing? I did it too. Look at that. Feathers wrong way.
It's easy to do. And just for goofballs like us that worry about it.
I know. Like, it really doesn't matter, but I want my feathers going the right way. Okay. Then we had this green, black. Oops, again. I just put it a new one, and I did it the wrong direction. Okay. And there. And I really think I should get started on something else. But I won't. Done.
Well, you can't, right, if you built on that one.
Right.
So I'm going to take that one in hopes that I can do that. Let me see if I have anything else going on here. Oh, this one's pretty good too. These I still don't have those in my head correctly. That's enough for now. I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh,
Wow.
A lot of green.
Come on. No. These are bad. I was going to draft cards, but I don't know. Or draft more pieces. Green. Come on, where's the blue? I'm gonna take
Blue, yellow, blue, yellow.
Yeah, blue, yellow. And cards don't count against you at the end, so I'm gonna do a blind.
Oh, wow.
Why not? Eek.
You
Okay.
done?
Yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie. I will take these 2.
Okay. Take these 2.
I think I'm going to take cards. I'll take this one here.
Okay.
And it's going to be tough. None of these are like matching up.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm probably gonna wipe it, so it's terrible. It's bad for me too.
Okay. I'm going to stop there. Go ahead. Do what you're going to do.
Okay. So, this is a separate kind of move I'm gonna do.
Right.
So I'm going to use my sacrifice token.
Right.
I'll put it over there.
Wipe all these.
Wipe all those.
Do you want to dump any in your hand? You can do that too.
Let's see. Did I want to? Yes, I do. There's one.
Is that the one you drew?
Yeah. Then I get to
You get to draw back up. You get to replenish cards as usual up to 5 in your hand.
Okay, so I got rid of one, and this is going to be that one. I take that one, and I want that one. Is that the same? One of these cards is the same as one I have in my hand already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was a separate action though, right? No, that was wiping with this and then drafting.
Right, okay. A bunch of black ones this time. Okay. Well, I will draft. What was I dreaming that I would do here? Oh, maybe that one. Okay, so I'll take these two.
Let's start another Cóatl. I didn't want to do that. I meant to put a head there. Okay.
Okie dokie. I need more yellow, so I'll take these two.
Yeah. Okay. Go on this.
Not a lot of yellow.
No.
Okay. So I will take this. I'm going to be building.
Okay. Dang it. I want something on the board, but I'm full.
Right.
Okay. So in that case, we are going to do... Where are you? Do one of those. And I can't do anything else.
That's right, you can't start another one.
No.
Well, I'm going to draft this. See if there's anything else I can draft for the future here. Oh, that one right there. Correct? Yep.
Sure.
Anything else? Maybe that one. Okay, let me put those back out for you. Yeah, because you can't place. The reason why I had to do that is I want to finish a Cóatl, but you can't add cards to to a completed Cóatl.
Right.
So it's like, shoot, can't do that.
Right, you could have a complete one and then a card comes up here. That's perfect, but you can't. It's too bad.
Right.
All right, I was going to draft these two. Done.
Okay, I'm going to place on this my snake. So I will do these two. And then I will place the cards. So this yellow one, so as many yellow there are in there, I'm going to have 3, which gives me a whole 2 points.
Okay.
Then the black, which is a whole 3, it gives me a whole 2 points. Then the green, I guess when I'm placing it, I'm placing it on that one. So I'll allow myself. Let me see what else I have on here, because maybe I have another one that needs to go out here. This will be 1 as well. There's 2 yellow. Well, it's not complete. And I think I'm done there.
Okay.
Okay.
I am full, so I have to build, and I'm almost full of cards. I've got 4 in my hand, so let us do... Oh, feather's not going the right way. Come on, Nikki. There we go. That's going to do this card, and it's a one-time deal, so there it is. And then I'm going to worry about some other stuff. That won't do it. I'm done.
Okay. Well, I'm going to draft this card. I think I'm building that one on that card, snake, on that feathered snake. And I think that's all I'm taking on that.
Okay. I have gotten myself in a very bad
Pickle.
position. Yes. truly. I will draft this one. And that's all. Nope, I had put a card down, so maybe another one? Nope, that's it.
I think I'm going to complete this snake now.
Okay.
So I will put red, which is not really anything, but what that does is it completes. This card is now able to place, and this card is yellow, black twice, so that's 3 points. Okay, and then I can do that now. I have 3 green. I think that makes this so that I have no blue in this one, and it's 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's complete. I get both of those. So that's an additional 7 points.
Sweet.
And I think that's that. Okay, Nikki P.
Okay. I think I'm going to complete this top one, even though I didn't get to 3 on that. So I'm just going to add a wonky tail.
Wonky tail.
Wonky.
Oh, no, it's intricate and pretty, so it's not a bad thing.
Sure. But it doesn't really do much. And I believe that is no yellows and equal number of black and green. So I will take that and apply it to this. And we should have put out a new one at the end of your turn. No big deal,
I need to see what
though.
I'm working on here.
Oh, it's the one in my hand is just a mess. Can I apply anything else to that before it's locked up? No, I'm done. There you go.
Okie dokie. So, I'm going to place this, which lets me put this one out, plus this one is, I got
Infinite.
red, couple of blue, and a yellow. If I can do that twice. Hey, the feather's backwards, better make sure I get that right. And then, let me see if this one does anything yet. Yeah, this one's here too. Yellow, and then black in the middle, and then red. If I can do that one more time. So that's exciting, with one tile placement. Now let me see if there's any other pieces I can add here that would help anything. Those are only going to be once, and these can be twice. Okay, well these, I guess they go face down or something like that anyway when they're done.
Yeah.
Only adds confusion here.
Yeah, really.
And then,
Did you draft something?
maybe that last turn, yeah. So we
Okay.
didn't put it up, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was focused. I'm not even. I was
Thinking about
focused
those right
over
now,
here.
I ended up scoring quite a bit on that one. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that I should put something down just to get things off of the, well here I can put a black and maybe repeat that red, black, yellow thing again. Right, because then there's
Sure.
red, yep.
Absolutely.
Heck, I could finish it, right?
If
Red,
you
black,
want
yellow.
to, unless there's something else you're trying to fulfill there, you like with your temple card or something.
Yeah.
You don't want to end
No,
it.
it's not going to happen. It might have been able to go on this one, but I didn't.
Remember, you don't have to fill both of them. You could fill just one of them for 3 points.
Yeah, let me see here. No. It would go on this one, but I already got a temple card on that one. Okay, your turn.
Yes. I was going to draft.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you draft the colors I wanted.
Done.
Oh, well. Okay. Then what am I doing now? I will take these two. Ugh. Tail flying.
Okay. I'm going to build, and that is going to be yellow, blue, yellow, blue. That gets 2 of these at least there. And then multiple yellows.
Put that on backwards. I keep doing it.
I did too. Yeah, I have to correct that. Multiple
I
yellows.
don't think they could travel around easily if the feathers are pointing the other way.
That's
so,
true.
You can't just to pet them, not only just to pet them, but so that they can move comfortably.
Can I place
It's like,
anything?
cat hair going the wrong direction.
Oh boy. Can I place anything else? Greens, perhaps. No, I'm done. That's it.
Okay, well, I'll take these two.
Okay. Now that's quick. You didn't give me time to think, Lincoln.
Sorry.
Is there anything out here that would fulfill what I've got already happening? No. Kind of, but not really. Okay. Drafting. I don't like anything that's out there, so that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take this, I guess. Oh, this one's finished, right? So you
Right.
turn it over.
That's it, yeah.
Finished.
Okay, I'm going to take these final two then. Start building something new.
Okay.
Even, I guess maybe not necessarily building something new, but gosh. There's still a lot of pieces, but I was like, oh, it's not quite as many as I thought. But with 4 players, it might get tight.
Move these over here, maybe. Can see them better.
Okie dokie. And then
6.
one head. One snake head.
One head. Cóatl head.
2 blues.
He's kind of snaky dragony.
Yes.
Snaky dragony.
There's the Quetzalcoatl, but I don't actually know what that is. I only know because there was a movie called Q. I think this something. It was a serpent. It says it's the winged serpent. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
Not a dragon.
All right.
Dragons are probably not in Mayan or Incan or
This is Aztec.
Aztec. Probably snakes.
Probably. I can't draft a 2-body part, but I could maybe draft a head or a tail.
Can't make heads or tails. I'm gonna put my computer.
If
on
I
top.
do that, though, I'm gonna get myself into a corner again. I could start something new. That might be a way to get myself out of trouble.
Right here in River City.
I got trouble, let me tell you.
Trouble.
I keep doing weirdness to myself here. I want to get more than just 3 points on that. I don't think I even have, I only have, oh yeah. Dang it. Well, I wish I had a yellow right there, because then I could get it off. Then I could draft 2 body parts next turn. That's my margins. They're pretty bad.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're
You
bad.
probably need to start a 3rd one up.
I probably do.
I should have done that earlier too.
I will do those 2. Oop. Starting a new one. Hey,
feathers are, I was gonna
the
say.
feathers are messed
I was
up.
going to point it out to you. So I'm going to start a new. Actually, I'm going to take these 2 cards. Let's see what else there might be good here. I think that'll be that for now. Ooh, that'll be fun.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
This dude. Now.
Duder.
Duder. If I do that. Jeez. Come on. This is painful.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'd like a yellow too.
Yeah.
There's 1 yellow on the
I
board.
know, and I don't.
I don't have room for it right now, but you can take it. You're ready to take
I'm
it.
thinking about it.
You probably
but
should, right? Because I want it. Although I can't do it yet. You got at least another turn before I do it.
There we go.
Okay, well, I'm going to do this, which you saw me draw the cards, so let me make sure I do this correct.
Are you going to finish
First of all,
one?
no. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and then 1, 2. Look at me, I'm organizing correctly. Hooray! 3, okay. And then I'll put that down too. I might as well give myself as much wiggle room as possible on, oops, feather's going the wrong way, as possible. Okie dokie.
Okay. Well, I'm going to draft that one. And draft that one. Okay.
Okie dokie. I'll take those 2 green.
Okay. Then I will do another green, blue. And that's for that one. I got 2 of them. Green, blue, green, blue. Feathers going the wrong direction. You know.
You know. Okie dokie. I'll take that.
Blue, yellow, blue. Yellow, right? Blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue. Okay. Remove this up. You can't see my bottom Cóatl.
Cóatl, okay. I really want some other colors here. What else could I possibly do? I'll take that head.
Okay, take these 2.
Now I'm going to do a perfect draw, which is going to be 2
Sweet.
body parts. But I want 2 yellow. I really want the yellow.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
I know.
do I want 2 yellow? Yeah, I do want 2 yellow.
Great. All right, let's just do it. Green, blue.
Okie dokie. I'll place this. And these. Which lets me put these down. Those are both complete.
Uh-oh.
It's a pretty good one.
Should I
there.
worry?
I'm getting there, but I would hate to call it yet because I don't really have that much stuff scoring yet.
Okay.
But I might be done.
I am going to draft a tail.
Okay, well, this is... I think this will be done here. Unless there's some other cards. Let me look.
There, I put the little end of my... He's pointing to the cards he belongs to.
I'll take these 2. Put them here. They're all mixed up here.
Okay. I will take that. Making a refill necessary. Please be. I mean,
Please
I
be
guess I
yellow.
could use the perfect draw. I'm just not sure exactly what.
Okay, and then all of these tails.
Woof. Okay.
A lot of red.
Yeah. And that was me that triggered it, so it's your turn.
Okay, I'll take these.
I will take these.
I'm going to take this card and I think that's all I'm going to take.
Okay. I'm going to just place this head here.
Heed.
Head.
Okay, I'm going to build. So, I'm excited here. This is going to be this card here that I just drew. So it needs to be blue, black, getting the feathers right here, blue, black. Then I'm going to put on this green. And finish that guy. So that goes there. But that also completes equal green and equal red.
Yeah, nice.
But it's only 3 points. It's much longer than 6. So that one's done.
Okay.
I'm going to shift these around a little bit.
Oop. And a new one comes out here. Equal red and yellow. 12 long.
Yipes.
I am drafting. Dang it. All right, it has to be this one, unfortunately. Okay.
I'm going to draft these two.
Okay. And I will build. 2, 1, 2. Double check it. I'm doing this right. Okay, and then 1, 2. And then this gets me not that one yet, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Okay.
And then I'm going to finish. So this will be my last Cóatl.
Boo.
But what's cool about this is I've completed, I got another one of these, so it's red, black, yellow, red, black, yellow. I did not get another one of these, but it does give me this, because I have 1, 2, 3 red, and 1, 2, 3 yellow, and it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So thank goodness I was able to get another one of those cards.
Okay. So that's that.
Yep.
I get a chance. So I have one tail, so I will finish,
The best scoring one?
obviously, this one, because I didn't get a chance. I almost could lay down 2 cards last turn, but I needed one more color.
To complete it?
Yeah. So I will just complete this one so I can at least score it. And I think I can at least score the top half of this one for no reds. But I don't, this isn't equal and not finished, and this isn't equal. Obviously, there's no green in there, so I'll get 3 points for that. And that's that.
Okay. How many pieces are they long?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Darn, okay.
Not 11.
But I don't know that you can do 2 or anyway, but it's still.
Yeah, you can only do 1 anyway.
Per
so
Cóatl? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's total them up, and let's hope I didn't foul anything up. So let's start with you. Well, yeah, let's start with you since we know you only have 3.
I know it's very sad.
What was that one going to be worth, though? Let's at least see that
lot.
for a second. Where was he at now?
Right now he was at 5 points. I actually had an extra blue-green, 1 extra blue-green than I needed. Then he was at least going to have
3 green.
3 greens.
Nice.
And he was at
green.
least going to have 6 points for that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But
Boo.
I just needed 1 more green.
And there was no green tail. Boo. So you needed the perfect draw to draw the green tail.
And I would have had those 2 cards.
Boo.
Yeah.
Well,
and this one didn't happen.
Right. Okay, well, since there's only 2 of us, you didn't get 2 actions. If it was 2, you might have been able to do a perfect draw, get the green tail, and place it on that. And that would be pretty good.
At least finished it.
Yeah, and then be able to place those cards too.
5 points at least. But okay,
and
so.
it had no red, and it might have gotten you to 11 on that one too. Boo.
That's
okay.
true.
So what's your first one? Let's do that one.
Okay, so my first one is this guy up here.
So let's flip this over. Our new scoring track.
Yes, and just take a piece.
You are red, and I am
red.
green. We got those. Let's go right there.
Okay, you got it.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I have a red, green
For 5 points.
for 5 points.
5, okie dokie.
Then I have only 1 point for a,
Black, green. No, you
no,
got
with
twice.
2 points. Black, green. So 3 points for
Okay.
that one.
Cool.
Then I have 2 points for 2 blacks and 2 other colors on this sides.
Okay, that's only 2 points?
Yeah, because I didn't do it twice.
Okie dokie.
Then I have 1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
For 3.
So for 3 points.
Yep.
Then I have no yellow. I'm not sure if this is equal. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
1,
4.
2, 3,
So
4. So
points.
7 points for the temple
20,
card.
Okay.
So that's that Cóatl's done. Done. Then this guy, oh, I ripped off his head.
And his tail.
And his tail.
You need to give, you have to
mean.
have tension there. See if you do. Just enough tension to hold them together.
All right, so then I get, this is blue, yellow
Okay,
for
for
4
4
points. And then blue, yellow. So 5 points for that one. Then a bunch of yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows for 3 points. And then I only got the top half of this one for 3 points, which is having no
36.
red in a Cóatl.
Okay. That's not so bad. Let us start with my small one. Okie dokie. I guess it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's no blue, so that's 7 points. 7 points.
7, sorry.
It'd be nice if it for 3. Number of green, I get 2 points, so I have 3. Yellow, black, twice, so that's 3 points. Yellow with no black on either side, 1 time, that's 2 yellow in the middle. 2 yellow with no other yellow on the side. That is worth a big 2 points. Number of black, I get 2 points for that. Number of yellow, I get 2 points for that. And then for this green, black, and whatever inside and green, black, I get another 4 points for that Cóatl. That's pretty good.
Okay.
So that one's done. Let's do it, Nikki. Let's see if I can tear them apart. I ripped this head off. Okay. Next one. I'll do this medium one because this one's going to be... I can pick them up, though. Woo.
Wow, Lincoln,
Okay.
wow.
So I flip those. Let's make sure I get that right. Let's do the shorter one, right?
Yeah.
So yellow and red are equal. 1, 2, 3 yellow, 1, 2, 3 red. And it's 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 7 points.
29.
Then I had a red, blue for 4 points on a gold card. And then I started off with this rainbow here
A rainbow.
of
Nice.
yellow, black, red, green, and blue for 7 points.
3. 40.
Yipes. Okay, and then I got
You're going to lap me.
yellow, black, red for 6 points. Did I do this one? Oh yeah, red, blue, yellow for 2 points.
Okay.
Okie dokie. That one's done. Okay, now the big guy. I don't know if he's worth more money or not, or points or not. Prestige. But I did do 2 of these, which was very exciting. I did not think I was going to pull it off. So this is 2 yellow, 3 blue. That's 6 points.
Okay.
Yep, you
so
take one of
you
these
have hit
tokens.
50.
Yep, there we go,
Right.
50.
So the back sides of
Tokens have the...
those tokens have a 50
Okay,
marker.
so, I hit 50, I'll hit 50 now. You're going to do
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
54.
Okie dokie. I also did this one, which was the same kind of thing. 3 red, and 2 green. That's another 6. Then I was able to do this, which is the blue, red, blue, black, which is another 5 points. And then I think I got 3 points on this one because it's not 6. So I have an equal 1, 2, 3 green and 1, 2, 3 red. So that's equal to another 3
You had
points.
7 points or
3 points because it's way longer than 6. And that's that.
So you got 68 points to my 36.
Well, that definitely was able to pull off some good. This was exciting for me. You know, I could not. I saw them both come up like, well, I could probably make that happen, especially since I was starting from scratch on that snake.
Totally.
What do you think, Nikki P?
I like it. I like the puzzle aspect of it. Trying to get the cards you have work, especially this one, which can be difficult when it's your blind goal. And then it's sort of tile laying, even though it's little Cóatl pieces. So of course I'm going to like it. But I think I would have been more competitive with you if I had at least been able to get down another card or two on this last
it was
Cóatl.
The downer was I couldn't go on anymore.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, should I keep going? And I feel terrible because it was like you were definitely gangbusters at the beginning on this one. You know, it wasn't as many points as I thought it might be, but it was still a lot of cards.
Yeah. It's interesting. I got this board kind of in a bad situation for me, and I think it slowed me down a bit. Where I had to place something just so I could draft what I wanted, so I could make room on my board
builds,
to do.
which I had the same stuff too. For a little while there.
Which I hadn't run into before.
Well, building this, remember when I did that, I put down a bunch of pieces so that I got pretty far along. I wanted to open up as much space as possible here, but it's hard to get what you want. Like the heads and tails are terrible.
Yeah.
Like there's only 4, 2 of each, and good luck getting what you want.
Right.
This is what I wanted for this one, and I don't remember if it actually mattered on that in the end, because I might have done this to just make it exactly that length, 12, 1, 2, I think that's what I did. So I was going to put the yellow piece here. Did I even do anything that needed those double yellows? Nope. Oh no, I did, because I needed to make it the same amount of yellows for that one card, for this card. Mm. So it was important there, but I was nearly done, right? And I was like, should I wait? And then I realized I could take that card, and then this one here was the crazy one that allowed me to build a lot of stuff. Doing something like this is great, because that's 12 points right there, just in that segment. Now that's a lot of pieces though. But that was cleared off my board because I think I started like here, sort of like this. These 3 plus that maybe or something like that. It gave me a lot of space on my board to fill up and hopefully get what I needed. Plus I took the perfect draw, which I think you needed to do.
I think I should have done it, yeah.
I waited a long time to do it as well.
I thought about doing it at one point, and then I just wasn't sure exactly what to draw would help me necessarily because of what was left on the board. But in hindsight, I probably should have just done it.
I'm looking at this upside down, so I thought this was his legs. Like, is he riding a saddle or something? And then it's his arms. And yeah, I really like this game. I think it's really cool and really beautiful. The real tough challenge for me, and I'm a pattern guy, but is getting the patterns. Yeah. Like, there's something weird about the game in that it's difficult to see patterns. We did Aquilin recently, and that episode went up, and people were giving you us guff, you particularly, for not seeing stuff like that. Maybe one person felt that patterns were were worse than colors. I don't think anything, because I saw when I was editing that video and seeing the patterns, there's one thing that was very clear that I should do. And I'm sitting there like, wow, I don't do this. I never did it, right? Okay. It was one thing that would have been great for me. And people were saying to you like, oh, you needed to work on stuff like that. Now, the one critique was that you play cooperative games too much lately, so that you might be not thinking in to hurt me more, right? But I felt during the second game you definitely hurt me. But nice sidebar there. But the reality is for patterns it's like very, very difficult. And when it's this dense for some reason, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
And certainly with Aquilin, it's a tight little board. But to do the patterns is really hard.
I mean, this is going to be weird, but I think with the texture of it and the three-dimensional of it, it kind of, it makes it a little more difficult.
Sure.
To just see a pattern. I don't know if that really makes sense to you, but to me, it's not just a flat piece of color. It's a three-dimensional object, and I think that is purposeful to make it a little more difficult on your eyes to really lock into that.
What did you think of the temple cards?
They are difficult.
Yes.
They are more difficult than you would think.
Way hard.
Way harder.
The fact that I think I got 7 at least once, right? I think I got 7 on this one. But to do both, and when you're trying to build out your snake, is next to impossible.
What was the your secret one? I keep calling it blind, but I mean secret.
I never got to it. I needed to have no blue. This could have done it, but then I only had 1 red, so it would have been nothing, right? I wouldn't even have scored it. So I knew that one from the get-go, but there was the pieces that I was getting from the beginning. Like, I had in my hand, of course, something that did green and black, right? Yeah. Which you were doing, right? You were doing here. And you immediately took the one other card that would have been helpful, right, to building that. And I think I don't remember which set it was, but I know I have some here. And I ended up just going, you know what, I don't want to fight on that because, boy, oh boy, that's hard when you're getting whatever piece you get. But yeah, look, green and black.
Yeah. Well, I attached it to this one because I wanted it to score, but I was going for this one because I had blue and green in it and no red. So if I had finished this one, I would have attached it to this one. Yeah, but on the last turn, it was like, well, just attach it and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, the fact that you didn't have red on either of those. I mean, mine was no blue, and that was hard. Particularly, this was my final one, so I already knew this wasn't happening, and this one was, I think this was the one, no red, right? So it just wasn't going to happen. I mean, I couldn't, it's funny, like they came in waves, the body pieces, like a whole bunch of red now, and then a whole bunch of black, right? And you got a lot of black pieces. I got a total of 7.
Not enough, though.
4, or you only got 8.
No, I didn't get enough.
Yeah.
Compared to what my cards needed. I did take those 2 black that one
time, I think. I think I got that.
But it looks,
and 2 green.
Maybe I'm wrong because I'm not counting, but it looks like part of what made it difficult was that you and I were going for the same colors. We were going for yellow, blue, and green.
Well, it was green and black there initially. That was what I really needed. But yes, this was...
But, I mean, really...
Yes, this was at the end. I took those 3. I had enough to do that, and then I ended up getting... Then I did this one, the black and yellow, black and blue one too, which would have been good for you as well if you could have pulled that off.
I got 2 dragons with blue heads. I think that made it a little more difficult. We were both trying to draft for the same colors. And
the yellow too at the end. That's why I had to take those two yellow to be able to do what I wanted to do. I think it was this one to finish that guy. Not at the very end, but when I did the blind draw. I mean the perfect draw. Perfect draw is great though, but it's either or, right? It's either a head, a tail, or two body parts. But I do love it though. It's because you definitely, it's probably necessary, right? It probably had to be added to the game because the luck of the draft on the stuff on the board. It's too bad you can't draw blind out of the bag. But yeah, it makes sense. I like it. But the frustrating thing to me was I was trying to make it so that you would, and you did it twice, but restock the board for my turn.
Yes, for you.
Yeah, I really wanted it to happen. It was like, oh. And it didn't make a difference because the very first time it happened, I think you did it and it didn't help me or something, like maybe what we want. Having it all come out and then still not be what you want is still a chance for sure.
Well, and let's mention these pieces are great. They're hard plastic and they're really nice. This guy's ruffled, but...
It's interesting. So there's his little feet, I guess. Oh, no, maybe those are just feathers, too.
They're just all feathers.
I was going to say little Cóatl feet, which I don't know. But snakes don't really have feet. Then they become salamanders.
Salamanders, yeah. Yeah, but these pieces are really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, this is a very, very good job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, plus the art is just fantastic on all these cards.
Yeah.
Really, really great stuff. I was really knocked out by the quality of the illustrations.
They're really, really pretty. Well, it's a
Silly jelly. Yes. Silly jelly. Let's zoom in on these.
Okay.
What was the one you really liked? It's here.
That was that one, of course. But they're all...
Yeah, really great.
Is that all the colors? I think
No, there's red.
Yeah. I mean, they're really nice. Really nice.
Well, cool. Thanks for teaching us, Nikki.
You're welcome, but you taught too.
That's right. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you'll get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.
Bye.